Hey guys, this is Grace and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my October layouts and cards using the Flavors of the Month kit from the ScrapRoom Kit Club. I always share a process video for my 4 assigned projects, and then I create a little bit more or a few more projects with the leftovers. And so I'm going to share with you. I'm going to kind of gloss over the first 4 because I already have process videos for those, and then I will take you, or I will show you rather, the other projects that I have. And if you ever are interested in kind of seeing them with just pictures, not through video, you can always check my blog because I also share the pictures of them there. And the link the link of my blog will be in the description below. So let's get started. This was my first layout featuring the Vicky Boutin American Crafts Field Notes collection, and I really just love all the flowers, and I actually fussy cut them and then added them to the page using, well, some of them are flat, but some of them have foam adhesive in it to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. I'm sorry that there's some really harsh shadows. I'm trying to take this in natural lighting, but I guess I have some really dark shadows over here. Anyway, so this has a process video for sure. The next one is this page that's using, I think, a photo play paper collection, and it's a fall one. And my page was actually not a fall themed one, but my son had some browns and oranges in his pajamas that I thought would work with this. And this is also my assignment for the Freaky Fast Friday that for this month. And then here is a double page layout. This one was created for my assignment for the recipe challenge. And if you are not familiar with the Flavors of the Month kit and what the recipe challenge is, basically we would make a double page layout, and we would write down all of the measurements of our papers, and especially on instructions on how to put it together, so that if you are a member of the kit club, then you can just follow along with the recipe. You don't have to think of the design or think about how you're going to cut the paper. You're just going to basically scrap lift this design. And sometimes it works for a lot of people because then it takes out the time of planning and preparing. You just go and do it, and then you just put your own pictures in there, which I think it's kind of great. So this one uses the My Mind's Eye Gal Meets Glam, and it's, again, it's 2-page layout. And then my last assignment was Doodlebug. I think it's Pumpkin Party. And I made a double page layout using those papers. And this one also has a process video as well. Okay, so now we go on to our extra projects. And so for the Doodlebug, I created some cards. Go and turn that here so you can see. The papers were pretty bright, and so I decided to just make cards with it because there's just a lot of design, and it was hard to, put a picture on there because then it will kind of clash with a very busy design. Now the stamp, the owl stamp, was actually from a Sunny Studio stamp set. It's the owl, Halloween owl, I forgot what it's called. And so I just stamped it and colored it and then added it to my cards. Okay, so these are the cards that I had created. So I made 4, and then I just used my Nuvo drops to kind of add a little bit of dots here and there, which I thought was a good finish. I also added some Nuvo Glimmer Pen, Shimmer Pen, I think that's what it's called, to add a little shine to the owls themselves. And to color them up, I used my Spectrum Noir markers. So those are 4 cards. Now these are, this layout rather is using the photo play papers, and as you can see, I have a ton of photos, and this is what I like when I have fairly little scraps of paper left, I like to make a double page layout with tons of photos, because in that way it doesn't really show that I am using very little paper, because as you can see, this whole block down here are just photos, and then I just added my scraps of paper on the top. I did add some border punched craft paper over here just to kind of give it that, you know, the leaf design, and that craft paper is also came from the Flavors of the Month kit. And then I added the stickers and the die cuts as well. Okay, this one uses the Gal Meets Glam, and as you can see, the issue that I had, well, not the issue, but the challenge that I had with this paper was that the designs were really pretty, how do I say it? It wasn't a design, you know, the lips and the eyelashes, that wasn't really my style. And so for me to still be able to use that, I ended up punching it with my hexagon punch and just kind of using it as a background. And I really liked how it turned out. I did use some of the chipboards here and some of the stickers as well. So that's my extra page. And then the last one uses the Vicky Bouton field notes paper, and this was actually this was not my assignment, but we always get a copy of this monthly sketch and also the Freaky Fast Friday, and so this one was inspired by this month's sketch, and I just used the leftover papers for the banners, and then decided that I wanted to keep all of my photos and stories on kind of the lower end or lower 2/3 portion of the layout. So that is, and I also added some of the stickers or chipboard, chipboard stickers and accents that came from the embellishment add-on. So those are my layouts and cards. Sorry, I had to grab them from the floor because they fell. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave it in the comment section below. I hope that you're liking these kind of share videos. I do like to show them. Sometimes I forget though, but if you guys like them enough, make sure that you leave in a comment so I can make sure to make a note that I will do it every month, so that you can see that you get a really you can make a lot of projects with the Flavors of the Month kit, and you can get more for your buck that way. So I will leave you, and I hope to see you again, and I'll catch you guys another day. Bye.